Well, hello there. Do you remember that year when 3D platformers kind of disappeared from the world? Yeah, we're talking about good old 2012. The year where Kickstarter both had ukulele to offer and today's game, Hat in Time. After the Kickstarter became successful and would double its goal, after 2 days, the devs geared for breakfast, which I have to note are from Denmark. I'm proud of you, Denmark. Started working, and here we are, 5 years after the Kickstarter. And the game released last year. So what is the game about, actually? Well, let's take a look. Oh, and beware, spoilers. A Hat in Time starts off with a nice little intro of Hat Kid sleeping, and all of a sudden...
Good morning, and welcome to yet another day of space adventure. You are only 5 light years away from your destination, home. The fuel tank is full, and the ship is flying at full speed.
Well, that's a way of waking somebody up, I guess. And now we get to start controlling Hat Kid, and oh my god! This is like one of the best characters I've played in a platformer. She's super responsive, and her moves are freaking useful in the platformer. Not only can she double jump, but she also has this dive move which gives you a lot of air time. And it's really useful, and like I used it a lot in the game. It's really useful, and it's really satisfying to pull off. Now, if you think her moves are very useful, well, get ready to use the hats. Each hat needs an amount of yarn to make, which you can find in all of the different worlds in several hidden locations. These hats grant Hat Kid some different abilities, like with the ice hat, she can turn herself into an ice statue and make a ground pound, or use these paddles to launch herself in the air, or with the dweller mask, she can see and touch other platformers from other dimensions. Now, my favorite hat has to be the sprint hat. This is the hat that can allow you to sprint by the name. This is the first hat you unlock, and it's one of the most useful hats in the game, well, at least for me. Now I have to ask a question. Why does Hat Kid needs a hat to run? It just doesn't make sense. It's like in Rayman, where into the 4th world, he gets the ability to run, even though he has 2 pair of legs. It just doesn't make sense. Why? Why? The other important thing in this game are badges, which you can buy from this guy. My god, what has happened to you? Did reality just combust on you and make you glitch? Or did the devs just give up on making you normal? I'll go with the latter choice, which you can find in different worlds. This badge can attract and collect pawns, which are close to the game's currency, and which you use to buy more badges. Yay! Also, it also unlocks other chapters, so that's also a thing. There's also other badges in the game, like the scooter badge, which turns your sprint hat into a scooter, which is cool. And there's a lot of more badges, but we won't go through all of them now. And asks for a fee because you're passing through Mafia Island, and every ship, spaceship, has to pay a fee for the Mafia. Now, Hat Kid refuses the offer in a scene that makes No logic. Nice. I'm sorry, but logic just doesn't work like that. You can't just use logic in one scene and then completely throw it out the window in the next scene. It's not how it works. Logic needs logic. You're safe from the spaceship, then suddenly opens, and all of your timepieces, which is the spaceship's fuel, don't ask me how that works, gets thrown out of the ship and falls onto the nearby planet. And this is where the adventure starts. Getting punched really bad by a sweet, sweet mustache. Which is, it's a girl that has it on. It's a girl that has a mustache on. Timepieces. Apparently timepieces can rewind time. And she wants to use this power to dominate the sorry. To rid the world of evil people. Okay.
So what do these things do anyway? Are they some sort of rare collector's item for nerds? Are they some sort of rare wait, huh? Whoa, what? What? Did you know about this? This is crazy! Do you even realize what could be done with these? We could make it so that you never got punched in the face by the Mafia that one time. We could beat up the Mafia, travel back in time, and then beat them up again. No, wait. We can make it so the Mafia never arrived on the island. Wait! Even better! We could be crime-fighting time travelers!
This hat kid obviously disagrees because she's a good person and she needs these things to go home. She disagrees, and that does not make Mustache Girl very happy.
If you're not going to use them to fight evil, then I will. I'm not going to let this island remain as Mafia Town. I'll collect all the timepieces for myself.
And steals half of your pawns. I mean, okay, you can probably steal my fuel, but you don't steal my money. That's the draw. I draw a line there. You see, I draw a line. I was trying to make a very bad pun. Anyway, this is where your mission kind of takes over and you can go on to different worlds. Now each world is kind of made differently. Like the first one being Mafia Town is shaped more like any Super Mario 3D games like Super Mario 64, which is more mission based. While we go on to Chapter 2, which is Deadbeard Studios, and here we have like a fight with two studios trying to score more points to win an award. And the third one, you just get contracts from the devil. Well, technically it's a snatcher, but I like to call him the devil. Also, Subcon Forest is the best stage. And then you have the fourth chapter, which is Free Roam, which is cool. That's really cool. Charming as heck. Each character has charm in them, and look at Hat Kid. She's adorably cute, and every single other part of this game is charming. It's just so freaking charming. I mean, even her idle animation is really cool. I didn't record it because I was already spending a lot of time recording footage, so I kind of forgot about it. But it's very adorable. Anyways, the game is really charming, and there's a lot of charming stuff in the game. Like this point, at Studios, you have this little sunglasses stand, and you know what's better than one pair of sunglasses? Two pair of sunglasses. Like in the first act of Chapter 2, Dead Bird Studios, you have this little sunglasses stand, and you know what's better than one pair of sunglasses? Two pair of sunglasses. Yeah, two pairs of sunglasses are much better than one. I can't see anything. Wait, where am I? I need my glasses back. That's much better. Seals are really pretty to look at, and they're really cute, and they actually also show quite well what the stage is gonna be about, which is really awesome. And I like it. During the game, and are these platforming sections that remind us about Sunshine. Do you remember those parts where I don't remember this thing's name being taken away from you? Well, this is what it's reminiscent of. It's reminiscent of Sunshine. I like this music. It's actually really good, and I quite like some of the music. I would say my favorite one will be the Time Rift music and the Dead Bird Studio Act 1 stage. I love the sneaky music. It's really good. And the first one, you're on an island exploring around, while the second one, you're sneaking through. Each level is creatively unique. I mean, one of them literally a Paper Mario style train murders mystery. I actually like that chapter a lot, that act a lot. It was really good, and like, these crows come up with the best humor. I like the one that just asks you about this mathematical equation, and you can clearly see this is a CAPTCHA thing. It's so tough. Some stages are really cool, like Subcon Forest is really amazing. It's open world, and these contracts is so cool, and it has a really good aura stage. Like legit, this Chapter 3, Act 4, Vanessa's Manor. If you played the game, you know that this is a stage that doesn't belong in the game like that. This cute. It's actually shockingly terrifying for this game. Very useful moves. The hats are really good to use. And the badges are also really fun to use. I just like Hat Kid as a playable character. She is so fun to play as. It is so cute. It's cute as heck. I mean, it says it on the Steam page, so it has to be. This is one of the most charming games I've seen out there in this age, where we live with this first-person shooters and battle royales, because that's pretty much the high time. Seriously, why Fortnite? Tell me. I don't understand it. Well, I mean, I have played it, but I don't understand the fun of it. Co-op coming for the game with some DLC, and there's some little cons we're gonna come with that a little bit later. The camera, it's really good actually. It's one of the best cameras I've played as, but the camera, it is a 3D platformer. The camera will kind of get a little bit wonky sometimes. It will kind of show tight corners. It doesn't happen often, but it can happen sometimes. Sometimes it'll just shoot you the other way and you're like, oh god, what happened now? But as a camera, it's actually really good. It's just, sometimes it can get a little bit wonky. And of course, being a big indie game, there are some glitches. It's not very big. Some are texture glitches, some are collision glitches. It's not a big thing, but it happens sometimes to me, and I just noted it as a little con. If you don't really like glitches generally, well then there's some here. It's not that big of a deal. It doesn't really mess up. I mean, it only messed me up one time, and that was because I kind of forced me into this situation. But other than that, it's actually not really that many glitches in it and DLC. Now, if you know about this situation, you'll probably know that local co-op in the DLC is only out on the PC right now. Now, they're working on the Switch release we're waiting for. But the negative part is we don't know for sure if there's gonna be any local co-op or DLC on the console. So you would probably want to wait until that is verified, because yeah, a lot of people want to play local co-op. That's what I wanted. I bought it on PS4. That didn't help much, so we're kind of waiting for that. I hope it's coming out, but right now it's not out, and we have to wait for quite a while. It always has something to do with the EA shop kind of working weirdly. Sorry, I just say EA shop, I meant Sony shop. My god. Anyway, there are some problems with the Sony shop. This is why we are not getting the DLC right now, but we hope that we're getting it in the future. I love this game. It is so good. I really liked it. I played it straight. It took me about 2 to 3 days to complete again, and I'm playing it again through to see if I missed anything. And I actually did miss some things. I actually did not see some things, and it's actually really fun. I like the finale of Act 2. Act 2 is my favorite chapter in the game, with Act 3. And it's the final part of the Act 2 that's really cool. You'll get a different final stage based on which character you get. There's not a lot of change between the two final stages, but there's a lot of aesthetic changes, and it actually is really cool just to see what changes you did. I actually really liked it a lot, and there's also a lot of acts in that one chapter that are really good. I really like that stage. Now, I would say, if you like 3D platformers like Mario or Crash Bandicoot, you should definitely buy this game. This game is really good. It's really fun to play. The controls are really amazing. And it's really hard to describe how the game feels. It's something you have to feel for yourself. And I really want you guys to try it. So, buy it, I guess. Just, if you want to play the DLC in local co-op, just buy it on the PC then. Or wait for consoles, because there's no co-op or DLC on the consoles. Yes. But I hope you guys view of Having Time is. I hope you guys liked it. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye. First time I'm making something like this, it was actually really hard. It took me about 1 week of work, and I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please push the like button to show that you liked it and appreciate it. If you want to support the show, well then just click the subscribe button. And if you want to give me any feedback, I would be happy to have any feedback. Just comments below. That you guys watched it and actually spent time watching something that I made for the first time. I know this is not the best thing you might have seen. I am working on it a little bit. This is a first-time project, so it's not the best I can do. It kind of is, but it's something that I put my heart into, and I hope you guys liked it. It was actually fun making this. I actually had a lot of fun with this, and this script was fun, and I hope you guys liked it. Thank you guys for watching.